What is going on? Your boy Raj back here in the lab live as I always do. I'd like to thank the Heavenly for the opportunity to be able to see you guys and be back here and just trying to, you know, show y'all my process about going about mastering the CD. So tonight what I'm going to do is there's a couple of songs I'm going to put on the CD that are already done, okay? But I want to give a little bit more of a to make sure they're going to be they're going to resonate throughout everybody's system, whether you headphones, whether you're using computer speakers, stereo speakers, a Charge 3. I have one of those. I'm gonna try to translate it on everything, but I can't do that until I start to try to master this. So right now, mastering means making sure that the levels are correct, and that if you're putting a CD together, you want all of the songs to have the same level. I've been very fortunate that all my CDs, somehow I just know how to do it without having all these tools. But now I have a lot of tools now that I can use to make sure I do this right? So right now I'll tell you all my process for you guys who are into studio work, because this is a studio video. Before, you gotta wear some good juice. Oud Cafe by Man Sarah. If you got the producers, engineers, whatever you do, make sure you wear good juice. Make sure you smell good. Please don't go into your studio smelling like a dirt rag. You gotta take a shower, do that, but I don't care what you say. There's no excuse for stanking in your own studio. I holla at you, boy. All right, cool. So let's get it popping and popping. And I'm gonna go up here and turn this light on over here because we're gonna probably be going over there and doing some processing as well. So right now, what I'm doing is I have a track and it's loaded up in Logic, okay? So I'm using Logic for my 2-track stems, and that's where the track will be going to start the processing. Then I have plugins that I'm using. I wanted to use some plugins from the Universal Audio, but I don't have enough of them to really tease myself. But the ones that I actually have on my computer right here, which is my MacBook Pro, them bad boys ready to work. So basically what I'm using is I'm using the Pro Q3, which is by Fab Filter. A lot of you guys know about this Fab Filter. If you don't, you better get it. This thing is unbelievable for EQ. And man, you ain't gonna be able to get enough of this. Holla at your boy, all right? Not sure how clear y'all can see it, but we're not gonna do this a real long video. This is just a test video when we are gonna do real long videos, okay? Well, I'll probably just do like a per song. Every song I do, I'll show you guys how I'm gonna master it and whatever, okay? Just in the mastering phase, not in the recording phase, just in the mastering phase. So it's the Pro Q, and you can add EQ and all that good stuff, and it's really, really cool. You can listen to the sections of the EQ that you want to check out. Hopefully you'll be able to hear that too while I'm doing it, okay? Once we get started, I'm gonna turn this mic off because we don't need any mic feed coming into the line while I'm doing this. So right now y'all hear me, but once I get started, I'm turning the mic off. Y'all just gonna observe me doing what I do, all right? All right, then we have the span. And what span does is give me an idea of what the track is doing. I get to see, like even in Pro Q3, I can see what the track is doing graphically. But this right here, I want to learn this a little bit more. There's so much more to learn from this right here. So I'm gonna try to learn a little bit more about span. But span also, you can see what's going on with the track, the musical spectrum and all that good thing. All right? And then I'm using the A1 stereo by Alex Hilton, the A1 stereo effect. And what this does is it increases your stereo width. You can pan a little bit to the right, pan to a little bit to the left. But pretty much when you're doing a mastering track, you just want to get the stereo width just a little bit out. You don't want to spread it too much. And then they have the main thing they have on this is the great part about this, they have a safe bass button. Because you never, when you're spreading out your stereo field, you don't want to touch the bass. So here you can just go here, hit safe bass, and bam, it'll make sure you can pick the frequency that you don't want the bass to touch. So basically you just go all the way up to 500, or you can just go up to like maybe 200. Other than that, everything after that is gonna touch. So basically I'll go probably all the way up to 400. And then after that, you know, the separation, it can do what it do. What's going on there, young man? Hope everything is well. All right, so that's basically what I'll be using for my stereo field. Now after this, I will be using the SonarWorks, which is what I'm using now. And what the SonarWorks do, what it does is make sure that the set of headphones that I'm using to mix with so I can do my EQing and all that stuff. It'll make sure the headphones are set to be accurate. Now, if I take the button off, you'll see that the headphones, it shows the curvature of what these headphones and how they figured out what the spectrum was on these headphones. As you see, it goes up a little bit, then it comes down, it dips down, it goes. It's not straight. To mix, your line should be straight across, it should be flat. Just like if you're in your car, no extra bass, no little bit, everything in the center detent, whether it's digital or whether it's analog with your buttons, you want everything straight up and down. Bass, mid-range, treble. You don't want to add nothing, you don't want to subtract nothing. Well, that's what this SonarWorks reference does. It allows me to, they analyze the headphones, they've tested like probably about almost 300 headphones. And they testing it so they know what the EQ curve is. So what they do is they now use a program that equals it out and it flattens it out. So I can make sure that if I'm adding bass, I'm adding real bass. Like it equalizes out the headphones. Like if you had like some, let's say, yeah, we know what we're talking about. Hold on. Okay. If we had a set of Beat headphones, you know, Beat headphones add a lot of bass to your sound. So if I was using a set of Beat headphones and I wasn't using this to equalize out those headphones, then I'll automatically assume there's a lot of bass in my song because that's what Beats headphones do. They add a lot of bass. And I would never know. I'd be like, well, they don't need no bass in there. It's cool. But then you go listen to the song somewhere else, you're like, where the bass? The headphones said I had bass, but they didn't because the headphones has a driver in there that accentuates the bass. So what SonarWorks do is, if there's a lot of bass coming up here like that, like maybe it would be in Beats headphones, you click this button, and bam, it flattens it right out where it should be. So that's what we're going to be doing. All right, so that's it. So let's get started. I'm going to turn this mic off for now. When I want to talk to you, I'll turn it back up. All right, so let's get started on trying to get this bad boy popping and see what it sounds like, all right? And I'm still working on this mic because I don't know where to put it where no matter where I put it, you can hear me clearly. Like I can't hold it right here. I ain't buy it to do that. I bought it so I can put it on my shirt somewhere where you can hear me all the time. And this thing is becoming not a pain in the behind, but I wish it would just stay somewhere where you can hear me all the time, right? You hear me moving around, you know, it's kind of hard, but I guess, there you go. That's a pretty good place. Put it right there in the middle, all right? All right, so here we go. The name of the song is Stay. I wrote the song for a sister by the name of Ashley. And let's listen to it and watch me play with it and watch me adjust it. Okay, here we go. So now we had the headphones straight. We good with that. We can go ahead and shut this down. And now we're going to start with the EQ. So let's go. So as you can see, right here.
Baby, if you stay.
So the bass is not bad, but I want a little bit more bass down here. So we're gonna turn up about maybe 40 dB of bass.
Laying next to you is perplexing, complexing me, testing me, trying to keep it connected and make you comfortable.
And then we're gonna adjust the width of the bell. I'm not using low pass filter. I'm using a bell filter.
Beating so quickly 'cause a night of passion, the wait is over. It's time to move closer, so let's begin the maneuver of gently stroking it. With lips in motion, with lacking notion, love potion is history in the making. We won't forget this girl.
Now I think I'm gonna want a little bit more presence for my vocals, so let's bring that up.
I said, baby, won't you stay? Come on, okay, I wanted you to stay. Baby, won't you stay with me tonight? No interruption, no time for discussion, keeping it moving, no looking back it's a fact things are getting heated now. My intuition says try this, and if I'm right then you like it. Make you my wifey for lifey, that's what the people say. And I can tell by the puddle we feel our part of the puzzle. Intensity of our loving we never felt before. With all the sweat that we're making up through, you're finally letting me getting deeper and deeper. Girl, I can't get enough. Enough, baby, if you stay, baby, won't you stay?
So I'm bringing up some bass, I brought up some mid to bring my voices out,
Tonight,
and I brought up the high end just a little, hit a little tinkles a little bit better. Okay?
yeah, so we can make this thing happen, baby. Here we go, go.
Now, if I just want to hear a particular section that I turned up, I can hit these headphone things, and you'll just hear the section that I turned up. See, so that's all you hear now, that particular EQ section I turned up. Same thing here. This EQ is off the chain. I really like it. I like it a lot.
So baby, don't think I'm tripping because I constantly mention how much I need your attention. That's just a man in me. The aftermath
And now we're gonna listen to it before and after.
Finally happened, love from another dimension, and it was beautiful.
That's before, without what I did.
You're stuck in confession, a gift, a beautiful blessing, baby. You're all I need. I love the warmth of
And
your
that's
body,
me
that way you
accentuating it.
cuddle behind me. My nature's rising, reminded me we should start again. Won't you stay?
Now we let you see span, and span and tell me what I just did. I can see what I just did.
Only if you stay. Tonight, tonight, come on, baby, won't you stay? Oh, stay, let's make some history, baby, between me and you. You know just what to do.
And also, what I get to see from using the span is if my music is too hot, I'll get my red indication. Now we don't want it to be too hot. You can't have it too hot because if you start putting your music on the internet, what's going to happen is they're going to apply a compression to it, and now your music that you worked so hard to make sure it sounded good, it ain't going to sound the same because the compression algorithms, they were trying to make sure everybody don't make a whole bunch of loud booming music. They want everybody's music to have the same algorithm. So once you send your music to wherever it's going to go, and they say, okay, I want you to put my music on iTunes or Spotify, whatever, the algorithm will already be set in, and now it's going to make sure that all the way across the board that your song is going to sound the same no matter where it's played. Spotify, Tidal, wherever, it's going to play the same. So that's what they do. My music never had a problem with being loud because I never tried to master my music before. I just, however it came out, is how I did it, and that was it. But in this particular situation, I do want to try mastering this CD right here and making sure that I get the right level. I'm getting all the clarity that I can out of it. Because as you see, that song right there I mixed down. When I add the additional clarity, you can hear that I brought out a lot more than what was in it that's actually on the album now, which is on the Experiences album. All right, so now, this is it. So let's listen back to it again with what I did. And then we're going to go to my analog, what I'm going to use to master finally with my analog, and basically that's going to be my feet kept messing up with this cable here. And my analog, what I have is this Serpent Audio compressor, and also have a Alesis envelope. I can use the envelope to either add more EQ, or I can use it to attack certain frequencies to make them stand out just a little bit at a certain time in the song. Or I can get the boot, take the low end and sustain the low end. So if the low end is really cut back, I can sustain the low end so it rings just a little bit longer if I want that to happen too. And that would be the envelope. So it does two things, and that's why I got that. It can either be an EQ, high pass, low pass, or it can be a I keep wanting to call it a spatial enhancer, but that's not what it is. It's a transient designer. So I can have it to be that as well, where to start to attack frequencies or sustain frequencies, okay? So that's what we're going to do. So right now, the bad boys are on, but we're not listening to what they're doing yet. Excuse me, I'm belching because I'm drinking wine. We're going to turn those off. Okay. We're going to turn them off. So basically, when I get over here and I start messing with those, means y'all going to hear another thing happening besides what we're hearing now. So let's start the song over, and that's going to be it for the night. All right, here we go.
Baby, if you stay, laying next to you is perplexing, complexing me, testing me, trying to keep it connected and make you comfortable. And when I touch you, caress you, no need in rushing, you're blushing, anticipating, our hearts are beating so quickly, cause
Next time I might want to get this a little bit, spread the bass out a little bit more, because I'm here at one frequency.
the potion is history in the making. We won't forget this girl.
There we go. Here y'all hear the mic. I'm turning it down so you don't hear that. So we got a little bit more bass on that.
Okay, I wanted you to stay.
Now this is without it. That's without the processor.
Baby, won't you stay with me tonight?
And that's the processing that's in.
No interruption, no time but discussion.
So let's check our fan to make sure all of the EQ and everything is not going crazy.
Now. My intuition says try this, and if I'm right then you like it. Make you my wifey for lifey, that's what the people say. And I can tell by the puddle with it, our part of the puzzle. Intensity of our loving we never felt before. With all the sweat that we making up through, you're finally letting me getting deeper and deeper. Girl, I can't get enough. Enough, baby, if you stay, baby, won't you stay tonight, girl? I'm wanting you to stay. Yeah, so we can make this thing happen, baby. Here we go, go.
Now.
So baby, don't think I'm tripping because I constantly mention how.
Now what I did with my headphones, because I know now the processing is going over here to my masterlink machine. Now I need to hear what it's going to sound like in the masterlink. I don't have a back end to check that out, but I think I do. Let me try it out. Let me try something out real quick, y'all. Make sure. I gotta get used to this microphone. It's always getting caught under my feet. For some reason, this bad boy always getting caught under my feet. Let me bring it around my backside. Maybe we can do that. I'm not trying to tear the thing up. I just spent all this money on it, right? Sorry about that, y'all. All right, here we go. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, now that it's in, I'm gonna put the thing in my pocket too. How about that? I need a clip down here I can put in my pocket. That way I'll make sure it's always not on my feet. That's good. Remember that, RaJuR. Clip on the pocket. So now what I'm doing is I have it going into my masterlink, which is where I record. And once I'm done, all the songs going to be on the masterlink. Then I'll make a CD out of it, and then we just take it from there. And I'll have it printed up, or I'll download it myself. So now we get ready to go over here to the Alesia. But before we do that, hold on just a second. Let me make sure we don't get no feedback on the headphones, okay? So stand by. Mic check, okay. So now we actually are hearing what's coming into the unit. I just want to make sure, because sometimes these wires out here, sometimes I forget how I got them hooked up. I don't want to burn somebody's ears out. So now this way I hear it going right into the machine, coming out my processors. I'm using an Apogee clock. If you guys want to know, I'm using an Apogee Big Ben clock that takes care of all of the digital stuff that's happening down here. Then it's running into a RME ADI 96 Pro. And what that does is give me the best ADD conversion that I like. I've been having this bad boy for a long time. That's why everybody say my music always sounds so clean, because I try to use the best ADD converters, and the RME are some of the best ADD converters you can find. So let me see, I'll move the MPC out the way. Maybe you can see it. You can't see it. No, you can't see it. But yeah, it's down here, the RME. And that's the last step. Once I hit the RME, then it goes to the machine. So basically, from Logic, plugins, out of Logic, into my Saffire A to D, into my mixer, out of my mixer, and then we're going to go over here to those bad boys right there. So let's play around with those real quick, and then we're going to end this video. Now we get ready to go over to the compressor and the spatial, transit designer. Excuse my butt.
Baby, if you stay,
I'm plugging here, make sure it ain't too loud for y'all.
laying next to you is perplexing, complexing
Okay.
me, testing me, trying
That's
to
it.
keep it connected and make you comfortable. And when I touch you,
Now I'm gonna use the compressor.
rushing, you're blushing, anticipating, our hearts are beating so quickly. Cause a night of passion, the wait is over. It's time to move closer, so let's begin the maneuver of gently stroking and with lips in motion, we're like an ocean of potion. There's history in the making. We won't forget this girl. I said, baby, won't you stay? Come on, okay, I wanted you to stay. Baby, won't you stay with me tonight? No interruption, no time but discussion, keeping it moving, no looking back. It's a fact, things are getting heated now. My intuition says try this, and if I'm right then you like it, make you my wifey for lifey. That's what the people say, and I can tell by the puddle with it, our part of the puzzle. Intensity of our loving we never felt before. With all the sweat that we making, I feel you finally letting me getting deeper and deeper. Girl, I can't get enough.
Now what I did over there was, and you can hear the compression in my voice. What I did over there is I added compression, like I did a 2-to-1 compression, because I'm trying to compress it too much. I still want the liveliness of the instruments to do what they do with the EQ and everything that's going on with it. So basically, I got it going into the SB 4001, and I did have the grinding, which is supposed to add a little bit of saturation, like some third harmonic, second harmonic saturation. I don't want to use that. So basically what I did was I just had the compression in. I got the compression even. What it has is a blend knob. And what happens is with the blend knob, if I have it all the way to the left, that means I'm basically just going to get what's going into the compressor. If I start going more towards the right, it's the more compression and the process that I'm putting on the unit. So basically right now you're hearing my voice, and this is what it sounds like with the compressor. I can hear the compressor. If I take it out, now you don't hear like the grabbing of the compressor. My voice is sounding more like yeah, holla. But if I put the compressor in, you can hear, even if I start going this way, you can hear how it's starting to muffle my voice a little bit. So I don't want that to do that too much to my song. So I'll basically pull that bad boy back. I got the compression release to be really fast. I got the attack to be very slow. I learned that from a couple of videos I've been looking at. I got the threshold. The threshold is like halfway. If I open the threshold all the way up, If I turn it all the way over, then we really getting a lot of compression. Bang, bang, bang. But if I don't put any, then it's like bang, bang, bang. Hear the difference? Bang, 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 bang. So see how I took my bang and it started to compress it even more? The more threshold applied to it, the more it's going to bang it out and make it kind of control it. It's trying to control my vocals. It's trying to control it. So see how loud it is when I do that? And then I'm gonna start turning in the compression with the threshold. And now it's compressed. I didn't turn down the volume at all. It's just compressing the level per what I set for the ratio. So for every 2 decibels, it's squashing it down. No, I think for whatever 2 decibels of squash down is happening every time whatever many decibels I'm using when I talk. Okay, so let's turn it back. I don't want it really squashed that much, so I got it halfway. I got threshold halfway. I mean, actually, that's my gain. I'm sorry. Threshold. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we go this side. 1, 2, 3. Hear the difference? It was almost like I did with the other knob. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See how I start to compress it. So I got that about halfway, a little bit past halfway. And I have a filter up here that allows me to keep the compression off the bass. So I got it up to 120. So I don't want anything underneath 120 to be compressed. I want it to come through. And that's 120 hertz. And now over here for the envelope, I'm picking a frequency to put some attack to make it pat, pat. So the frequency I like to pick is like 500. So I'm picking 500 for it to really attack that 500 and make that 500 stick out, stick out, stick out. See how I just went out? Look, 1. Well, you can listen to the sound. Check it out. See when I kick it in? Bang, bang, bang. So that's what it's doing. It's attacking the frequency. Hear my voice? It's attacking the frequency. It's attacking what I want to attack. That's the frequency I want to attack. Or I might want this frequency for it to attack. It's really making it attack. And then when I turn the attack down, now you don't hear the attack anymore. It's not attacking anything. It's not attack. I'm going to turn up the attack. More attack. More attack. Attack it. Attack it. So that's what this box does here. It takes a frequency that I want to attack. It'll make it brighter. It'll attack it and make it stick out. And then the low end sustains. So I can pick, like, say, I don't want to take anything too low and try to sustain it. As you can see, it's starting to compress and sustain at the same time. Sustain at the same time. So I don't want to do that. I try to pick like somewhere around, I don't know. Let me see but I can't see because the light's on. All right, so look like I'm trying to sustain like one, I don't know, 1K. It says 1K, 1K3. So 1300. I'm trying to sustain that a little bit, sort of move through the track a little bit more, okay? Like I said, I want to sustain the bass. I don't want the bass to be crazy like we listen to a hip-hop song. What's going on, DJ? I wanted to, I thought you wasn't talking to me anymore, man. I thought I was a crazy guy. Anyway, I just wanted to attack a certain amount of a frequency that I want. I wanted to sustain a certain frequency. So that's what we're doing here. So let's turn the track on, and we're going to listen to it with my adjustments over here. Even though I was doing it with my voice more than I was doing it with the music, if it's something I need to adjust, I'm going to go back over and adjust it, because now we're going to play the music. I'm going to turn the mic down.
Baby, if you stay, laying next to you is perplexing, complexing me, testing me, trying to keep it connected and make you comfortable. And when I touch you, caress you, no need in rushing, you're blushing, anticipating the hearts of beating. Wait is over, it's time to move closer, so let's begin the maneuver of gently stroking and with lips in motion, with lacking ocean, a potion is history in the making. We won't forget this girl. you stay? Come on, okay, I wanted you to stay. Oh, baby, won't you stay with me tonight?
Now this is right here is before my processing. This is just what I'm processing here, the EQ. And then we're gonna hear what I do when I put in the compression and the transit designer. Here we go.
I can tell by the puddle with it, our part of the puzzle. Intensity of our loving we never felt before. With all the sweat that we're making, I feel you finally letting me getting deeper and deeper. Girl, I can't get enough. Enough. Baby, if you stay. Baby, won't you stay? Tonight, girl. Yeah, so we can make this thing happen, baby. Here we go.
Now we just listen to the bass. See what the bass is doing. It's doing what I want to do. Nice low end. The mids for the guitar and the voice. Right there. And now the high end for the sparkle. High end for the sparkle. So I can move that along like that. Play with that bad boy.
So baby, don't think I'm tripping because I constantly mention how much I need your attention. That's just a man in me. The aftermath of our passion when love has finally happened. Love from another dimension and it was beautiful. The moment you start to kiss me, my tongue is stuck in confession. A gift, a beautiful blessing, baby, you're all I need. I love the warmth of your body, that way you cuddle behind me. My nature's rising, reminded me we should start again. I said, baby, won't you stay? Oh, only if you stay. Tonight, come on, baby, won't you stay?
So you hear the difference. More power.
Let's make some hysteria, baby, between me and you. You know just what to do.
So again, just to do this one more time, we're gonna see what the difference is between the regular track with just the EQ and Logic, and then when I add in my analog compressor and the transit designer. Okay, here we go. That's the original. Now right over to, here we go.
Baby, if you stay. Laying next to you is perplexing, complexing me, testing me, trying to keep it connected and make you comfortable. And when I touch you, caress you, no need in rushing, you're blushing, anticipating, our hearts are beating so quickly. Cause one night of passion, the wait is over, it's time to move closer, so let's begin the maneuver of gently stroking and with lips in motion, with like
that's the regular right there.
This history in the making.
And here's the process.
We won't forget this girl. I said, baby, won't you stay? Come on, okay, I wanted you to stay. Oh, baby, won't you stay with me tonight? No interruption, no time but discussion.
I want to make sure I have my headphones too loud, because sometimes if you keep mixing when it's too loud, your ears get tired. You won't want to hear what you're trying to hear.
If I'm right, then you like it, make you my wife. lifey, that's what the people
So now I
say.
turned down my headphone
And I can
amp a
tell
little
by
bit.
the puddle with it, our part of the puzzle, intensity of our loving we never felt before. With all the sweat that we making, I feel you finally letting me getting deeper and deeper, girl, I can't get enough. Enough, baby, if you stay.
I want to make sure what I'm hearing out my personus is what I'm hearing out my CD recorder, because that's where all the songs are going on that CD recorder over there, the masterlink by alesis.
Yeah, so we can make this thing happen, baby. Here we go. So baby, don't, cause I constantly mention how much I need your attention. That's just a man in me. The aftermath of our passion, one love has finally happened. Love from another dimension, and it was beautiful. The moment you start to kiss me, my tongue is stuck.
Hold on just a hot second, y'all. Hold on. All right, hold on a second. Oh, just a hot minute here. Let me do this again. This is why sometimes you need to find out what's going on.
Baby, won't you stay? No interruption, no time but discussion, keeping it moving, no looking back. It's a fact, things are getting heated now. And I can tell by the puddle with it, our part of the puzzle, intensity of our loving we never felt before. With all the sweat that we making, I feel you finally letting me getting deeper and deeper, girl, I can't get enough. Baby, won't you stay tonight, girl? I'm wanting. So a beautiful blessing, baby, you're all I need. I love the warmth of your body, that way you cuddle behind me. My nature's rising, reminded me we should start again. Oh, I said, baby, won't you stay? Oh, only if you stay. Come on, baby, won't you stay? Oh, stay.
That is it for tonight. I just want to take y'all through my mastering process and how I'll be doing the rest of this CD, or this album, shall I say. I keep calling it a CD, but it's an album. So I will continue to do that. So hopefully y'all keep up with me. And when I really start to do this, like tonight, that's just a trial run just to see how I can share what I'm doing with you guys and, go through the process. Other than that, it's 11 o'clock and perfect time for me to go get in the shower. And yeah, get ready to call it a night, all right? So holla at your boy. RaJuR really cool. I'm glad y'all had took the time to come by and see me. And hope y'all have a super duper night, all right? Take care of yourself and talk to you soon. www.rajur.net. Like, subscribe, and share my videos, whether it's music or whether I'm talking about, yeah, those juices. Man, Sarah Food Cafe. Holla at your boy. I'm out. I'm going to get me some sleep so I get up early in the morning and get back here and mess around some more. And I'm out. Y'all be good. 100.